What's up, fellow gamers? We're here again to do another playthrough. Since my channel's so popular and I have so many active viewers, I got a lot of feedback on which class to play next. Oh wait, just kidding. I got none. The only feedback I got was from my older brother. And so yeah, after talking to him, I did decide that I'm going with a dual-wield assassin type. I haven't entirely decided yet, but I know I'm starting with Nightblade. I don't know what I'm dual classing to yet. I'm not positive. I'm thinking Arcanist, but I'm still not 100% on that. But anyway, let's get started with this. My decision basically came down to either doing like an occultist pet build or doing this. And you know, we both decided that the assassin would just be kind of, I think, cooler and more fun to watch. Pet builds aren't that entertaining to watch. They're in reality not that entertaining to play. You basically summon your pets and then stand there and watch them kill everything while you just like put curses on enemies to make it easier for your pets to kill them. It's pretty much what a pet build is. They're fun in their own way, but they're also kind of lame. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's something I've always wanted to do. I like the idea of a pet build. Like in Diablo 3, I always made, you know, witch doctor pet builds. No matter what the best build was, I didn't care. I wanted the pet build, you know, having 10 plus little minions running all around the screen killing shit for me. That's just awesome. But not everybody likes that, and it's definitely not entertaining to watch. This will be cooler to watch. It's more of a much more, you know, mobile spec, bouncing all around the screen, just high damage, high crit. It's fun. And I know that I said I didn't want to do another melee build. I was going to do a ranged build, but throughout my warder playthrough and with my shield commando, I've just found so many items that support an assassin build, like tons and tons of high-end good Nightblade items. So it kind of just was like, hey, you know, it kind of just, the game decided for me. It basically said, hey, I'm giving you all these damn good items for this class, use them. That's what I'm going to do. Still not positive where I'm putting points yet, but I definitely want to start with some physique, because can't wear any good armor without it. And then there, dual wield. Not using that, and I am using this. We're only doing 1 point to that one for quite a while, but it is something I do want to have. Okay, stick that there. Already doing 49 DPS at level 2. Yeah, that's what these builds are about. High DPS. Whether or not it'll do as much as my Shaman when he's got, you know, full stacks of savagery, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, because he was doing some pretty high damage for level 50. No, okay. Oh, son of a... I thought this was a little easier than it should be. Alright, well, give me a moment. Let's fix this. Yeah, not acceptable. No. There we go. I'm going to say, man, I'm really kicking ass. This is unusual. Yeah, that's why. Let's try it again. A little bit of a setback, but not too bad. No big deal. Yeah, that's better. These guys actually don't die in one swing. Yeah, normal's just too easy. It's boringly easy. Veteran can be a little tough at times, but it's worth it. Because normal really, I mean, if you're new to these games, great. Roll normal until you learn how they work and learn, you know, the basics of the game. But, I mean, I'll admit, my very first character in this game, way back in like build 25, I played normal through Act 1 just to kind of play the game and try it out and see what it was all about. But it's the only normal I've ever played. Once I learned the basics of how the game works, I definitely changed. Okay, so the reason I'm kind of thinking Arcanist for my build is because I want to do a cold damage build. Like, I want to be all cold. Physical and cold and pierce. That's what I want to do. I don't know how well it's going to work. I have no idea. But I do know it's something I want to try. So that's what we're going to go with. I do want to get this also. But for now, I'm just going to do that. And let's balance this out with some cunning. Okay. The only point in the game when you're excited to find leather pants. Yeah, upgrades. Oh, can't wear those yet. Next level. See, I usually put like the first 3 or 4 levels just into physique so I can make sure I can wear, you know, the basic armor just to get started. But I did not do that this time. Oh well. No biggie deal. This is... I've never played a Nightblade really in this game. I played one a little bit way back in early access. Like when this game first hit Steam early access, a long time ago. And if I remember, it started off kind of slow. You know, it's not a massive damage powerhouse until later, and its mobility is absolute trash until you get your Shadow Strike, which isn't too far down the tree, so it's not that bad. But yeah, Shadow Strike is one of my main skills that I plan on doing damage. More of these that I can't use. Yeah. Stock up on potions. I'm gonna need them. Some leather gloves at least. For now. I think that's an armor upgrade. Yup. Give me that. Dual wield 2 of the same. So that's one thing with dual wielding you wanna be careful with. Sometimes you'll actually, I mean, depending on what weapons and stuff you have, you'd actually do more damage with just a one-hander and a shield, or a one-hander and an offhand. And the reason being is when you dual wield, your DPS is averaged out between the 2 weapons. So if you have a really good main hand, but a totally piece of shit offhand, it's going to really hurt the damage of your main hand and drop your overall DPS significantly. Because when you're dual wielding, you take turns swinging every other. So it's, well, normally it's supposed to be like that. There you go. Where it's every other, you're alternating between your hands which one's swinging. And so because of that, I don't know. That's just what it does. It averages out your DPS between the two weapons. So yeah, when you're dual wielding, you know, unless it's like, you know, dual wielding one-handed and offhand or something like a caster, that doesn't matter. But dual wielding two melee weapons, or two pistols for that matter, if you go that route with those items, then you need to make sure and keep a close eye on your weapons. Make sure they're not too far apart in, you know, quality. But hey, as long as whatever you equip gives you a DPS upgrade, who gives a shit, right? That's all that matters. As long as you're not losing damage equipping weapons. Unless they have a really badass affix that makes it worth losing damage for. I've done that. When I was like level 50 with my shield commando, I found a really good one-hander that gave like 12% lifesteal. But it was 300 DPS less. But when you're doing, you know, 10k DPS, 300 is not that big of a deal. At level 20, if you do 300 less DPS, that really hurts. That's a big, big difference. But at level 50, I was like, eh, I'll lose 300 for that much lifesteal. Definitely worth it. Because as a melee class, you need a lot of it. My Shaman didn't have very much. I couldn't find gear that had any. And that was one of the issues I had with him. But I later found out, as I played around with the build more towards the end, that it was mostly the build. Had I just tweaked a few things on the build from the beginning, he would have done a lot better on the playthrough. But oh well. It got done in a decently quick time. It wasn't like the fastest, but it wasn't bad. It was a total of like, you know, 24, 25 hours, which is pretty average. Wow, that's a nice piece. Needs a lot of physique, though. Oh yeah, I have skill points to use, don't I? Let's get to that here in a second. Okay. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay. Already up to 81 deeps. Not bad. See, now it says it's a DPS upgrade, but is it really? It is. Let's keep it. Do it. It's one thing I want to be careful of, though, too, is as I get higher levels, I want to make sure I'm using piercing items, because I'm going to be I'll have a lot of gear that ups pierce damage. But again, that should all reflect on the character sheet anyway, so... Let's see. Yeah. I'll turn it up to magic only now. I've got enough white crap. Don't need any garbage gear. Oh, there's usually one right there. Weird. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I think it's like a level 72 chest piece that I have in my stash. That's so good for this guy. It's obviously a long ways down the road, but someday. It's a lot of dudes. I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. 'Cause we're all dudes. Hey! Hope you know what that's from. If you don't, you're missing out. Alright, more physique. Still need a lot more for that. Let's do this. That. Snag that now as well. Okay, so we're gonna put you there. Oh, I need my buff. Not like it matters much. So pneumatic burst. It's honestly, it's one of those skills that it's kind of like, why the hell is this not just a toggle? I'm hoping in this next pass through they do when they're reviewing all the skill trees again and all that before the release patch hits, that they just turn this into a toggle, because it would make so much more sense. I'll explain it to you here in a sec. Let me finish killing all this crap. So it's tedious as hell to every 10 seconds to have to frickin' hit that damn button to keep this skill up. It's just, it's stupid, really. But, so you can see it has a 10-second skill recharge, but a 12-second duration. Which means as long as you keep hitting the button, it'll never go away. It's a consistent, never-ending buff, as long as you hit the button every 12 seconds. But that's just, I mean, come on. That's pointless. Why can't that just be a toggled buff, or a passive even? Like, why the hell do I have to keep hitting that every 12 seconds? It's silly, really. But whatever. Like I said, hopefully they fix it. If they don't, whatever, gotta deal with it and use it for what it is. But, you know, anyone that makes a Nightblade and doesn't use this skill, you're screwed. Because it's a big, big boost. Obviously, you can see it doesn't do much at this point. Only 3 more DPS, but it's also only level 1, and it doesn't have any of its additional enhancements on it yet. Higher levels, huge, huge boost. Lots of extra damage. Just remembering to keep hitting that button sucks. Alright, get some rares, baby. Well, magic. I think rares are, I think greens are actually called rare. Yeah. I've still got Diablo mentality programmed into me. I'll go back for those items in a moment. Get out of my way. Oh, I'm not going to be able to pick all that stuff up. Okay. Let's pick up what we can. Hello, DPS. Well, if the DPS is the same, I'd rather have the piercing damage. I don't need all this white crap. It doesn't sell for anything anyway. I'll take them. Alright. Oh, I need that though. Definitely need that. I managed to cap out all my factions by doing a ton of farming on my shield commando. So I now have those mandates for every faction that I can use on my characters from now on. So that'll mean from, I think it's like level 5 or 6, once I turn this quest in here, and I'm able to go back into the other little part of Devil's Crossing where the stash is at. From that point on, with all my characters, I'll have 100% extra reputation gain with all the factions. So that's badass. Take those. I don't do any cold damage yet, do I? I don't think so. No. But I might here in a moment. I haven't decided if I'm going to put piercing damage components on these or cold damage components. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to go with cold damage just because, you know, start building that up soon. And I don't know how cold damage works. I don't know if it just automatically always has a chance to slow and freeze the target, or if it just does the element of cold damage. I don't know. I've never used a character that does cold damage in this game, so I don't know how it works. In most games, cold damage slows and has a chance to freeze. So we'll see. More physique. I'd really like to wear that. Just can't get there. Alright, I'm just going to start leveling up skills at this point before we proceed further down the line. I would like to get to that quickly, but I don't want to have too many skills I'm trying to work on at once. I don't want to overdo it. Not sure which one to get. This one's really nice because it's, you know, AoE. Well, for now, we're just going to do this. Yeah, DPS is climbing quick. Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, there's actually... I think it's the serrated spike. I have to get one of those on my gear because you get a piercing aura from it. I don't think I have enough scrap for this guy yet. I don't. Let's sell this crap. Okay, so these. There we go. 100% with Homestead, Rovers, Devil's Crossing, and the Black Legion. Yeah. That Black Legion, that was hell to level. That was a nightmare. That took so long. I'm going to make a video at some point later on, maybe this week, probably next week, of where I went to do all that Black Legion rep farming. And I'll show you guys. Okay, serrated spike. I have to be level 7. Well, piss off. But I do want that. Oh. I certainly don't need 39 of them, though. And then, what is it? This? Chilled steel. Yeah. So So I can either do that or that. Like I said, I kind of want to play around with cold damage because I've never done it. Something new, something fun. Whoa. Well, those are pretty badass. Yeah, see, look at all this cool shit I can use with cold damage. I'm excited. Alrighty. I really wish this was a toggle. Seriously, having to remember to turn that thing on all the time is tedious as hell. I really hope they fix that. Oh. Too much poison around me. Yeah, punk. What you gonna do? You're gonna die. What the hell? You fucking kidding me? A boss that dropped 113 iron bits and that was it? Wow, what a crock of shit. That sucks. At this point of the game, I would have loved to have just gotten a few magic items. That would have been great. Oh, you bastard. Yeah. Total garbage. That's seriously, that sucks. I can't believe that. Well, whatever. We can put these enhancements on our gear now. I know that's a low level crap item, but I just want to try it out. So doing a whopping 1 to 8 cold damage. Yeah. Gonna tear it up with that kind of damage. Alright, DPS just keeps climbing. Oh, I need my new piercing aura. Yeah, just gave me another 30 DPS with that. That one's awesome. I mean, look at that. 7 pierce damage and 15% more pierce damage just overall. So as I gain more and more levels, it just gets that much better with more and more damage. 15% of all pierce damage automatically increased. I'm cool with that. This skill seriously makes me wish I had one of those programmable keyboards. I just program the damn thing to spam A for me all day long while I'm playing this guy. Because really, this really should be a toggleable buff and not a spam buff. You should be able to just turn it on, and like every other one, it takes some energy reserve and just works. Because, I mean, seriously, who the hell is not going to have that on at all times? People that don't like to do damage, I guess. How much of a boost does it give? Not much at this level, but every little bit helps. I don't know. I guess it kind of makes sense that it's an active buff instead of a toggle buff, because it regens 10% of your health every time you use it. But they could easily just kind of work that in. You know, just maybe up the amount of overall health regen it gives, just the health per second. So that way you don't have to worry about it being like a little small health potion. It's just always regenerating a little bit of life for you. That's one thing I'm excited for, is the mods. Once this game releases and it's moddable, people are going to come out with some cool shit. If it's anything like the Torchlight series, people modded the hell out of that game. They came out with whole new classes. Like, it was badass. Like, oh, you've already played through the game with all the original classes? Oh, well, download this mod and here's another new one you can try out. Pretty excited for it. Okay, I do the cold damage, not you. Go away. Yeah, those are pretty good. Yes, please. Alright, let's go in here. Hopefully this cave's more rewarding than that last one we were in. Last cave was stupid. And that guy wasn't like just a hero either. That was an actual boss. A purple named boss. And he dropped 130 iron bits and nothing else. That's so stupid. Need to up the percentage of that being used because it's too low. Need to use that more often. Yeah. Oh, Well, now I don't want it. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, I've got enough in physique now. I'm going to start putting into cunning.
That skill's not ready.
Not the greatest AoE in the world, but it gets better later on. You get a couple more skills that do AoE, and when they're just, you know, proccing one after another, start to clear pretty quick. Die, bitches, die.
That skill's not ready.
That's the lowest level item I've ever seen that gives +2 a skill. Huh. That'd be pretty damn nice on an occultist at this level. If you're using Dreeg's Eye, of course. Otherwise, it's garbage. Close to that next level. No. And no. That AoE is nice when it goes off. Holy shit. That hits hard. Okay, let's start doing some of the cunning. I think 20% is where that actually caps out as far as chance to hit. Let's make sure. Yeah. So I'm just going to keep that at 20% for now. And keep upping that till I max it, and then we'll start working towards that. What does this do? Well, that's kind of nice. Makes the recharge less and makes the duration a little longer. I didn't know that either. This skill makes it so you can do a wield. That's odd. Wonder why. Huh. That seems really unnecessary. Because if you're dual wielding, why the hell would you not want to put at least 1 point into this? Huh. Wonder if that's just a typo. Because that seems really weird. This. Why not do any burn damage? You bastard. Wow, something's hitting me hard. Well, let's explore the rest of this real quick before we go any further. Man, trying to train my brain to hit this damn button every 10 seconds is tedious as all hell. That AoE's nice now with that 20% chance. I wish it could scale a little higher though. Get up to at least like a 30%. For a class that has 0 AoE and no default attack modifiers. That would be nice, but man, I don't know. Guess I have some AoE skills, but not very many. I mean, I've got this kind of shit. But not really. Just need to put a component on that thing. Alright, now we can go back up this way. Yeah. Bam. Smash. Dead. Smash. Face. Right, well. I think I might just go for this for now. Instead of cold damage, since I don't really do any cold damage yet. You know? I mean, it's 12% extra cold damage, but I don't do any cold damage. I do 1 to 8 cold damage. I'd almost rather just do that for now. Wonder if that matters at all. Oh shit, I lost my 261. Just curious. No, makes no difference at all which hands they are in. Some games it does. Yeah, so this skill isn't the greatest right now, but once you get this modifier, it's a lot better. Because then it drops their resistances to pierce and cold and poison and acid, the damage types that Nightblades do. So you just do even more damage. And then it does a tiny, tiny bit of cold damage, like, to enemies nearby. I think that part of the skill is kind of pointless with how little it does. But, whatever.
That skill's not ready.
I don't have any need to go back right now, so keep going. Jerks, die. Yeah. Getting close to the end of this video. I would like to at least hit level 10 before I call it done. Okay. Pretty sure there's a cave up here somewhere. IRC. So close to level 10. Yeah. Alright. Cunning again. And then... like I said, I still haven't decided on that yet, so I'm not going to pick quite yet. Do that, then we can do that, and then start working there next level. Yeah. Good, good. Doing tons of damage already. This is awesome. Is that an enemy? No, it was not. Oh, I missed. Sad face. Stop running from me. Okay, and here, book. Something's really hurting me. Holy shit. Doo-doo. So that guy right there just told us, he's like, oh, I'm dying, but I have a stash hidden somewhere in the forest. If you can find it, you can have it. So we're gonna find it. Let's finish exploring this little half of this zone right here, and then tomorrow when we get back to it, I can do that half of it. Okay. Well, that'll just about do it for the first part of this series. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what I'm second glassing in this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do Arcanist or Shaman or, you know, well, I mean, I guess I could, hell, you could even do a Cultist with this. This wouldn't be that great. Like I said, my main goal is to do, I'd like to do something oriented around cold damage, which points more towards Arcanist than anything else. But Shaman also has, you know, buffs for cold damage. Plus, with Shaman, I'd also get Savagery, which would be freaking huge damage increase. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit tomorrow on Grim Calc and see what I can figure out. But yeah, that is it for part 1 of this playthrough. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. If you don't like what you see, comment and tell me why. You know, honestly and seriously, guys, if you do like what you see, like it, comment on it, tell me what you like, tell me why you like it. And if you don't like it, I'm not going to hurt my feelings. I know most people online nowadays don't give a shit if they hurt somebody's feelings. But seriously, leave it in the comments. Tell me why you don't like it. Tell me what you'd like me to improve and what you'd like me to do differently. You know, if you think these playthroughs are stupid, you don't want to watch them anymore, tell me. I'll do, you know, more just exclusive content of just boss fights and, like, you know, secret areas and just shit like that, you know, whatever. I don't care. I'm just basically recording myself having a good time playing games. And hopefully you guys enjoy watching it. But yeah, that's it for me. Later, gamers.